Prepper Basics, Gotham Shield, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is Throttle Up Prepper. Prepper Basics, Gotham Shield, the good, the bad, the ugly. I am not the ugly. Watch it. Hey, I'm your host, Jeff, and please, if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe today and join the growing community. And to those of you already subscribed, thank you very much. And listen, normally I upload on Mondays and Thursdays only. Every once in a while, something going on, I gotta speak up, and we get some random extra videos like this one today. Gotham Shield. Have you heard about it? It seems to be all the buzz and the rage all over the internet, social media right now. The conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat people going nuts. And I just thought, you know what, let's take a sensible look at this for just a minute and see what's going on. You may know that all week this week, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, commonly called, is conducting drills in New York and New Jersey. The scenario, they say, is they're responding to a hypothetical, I'll say it again, hypothetical, in other words, imaginary, 10 kiloton nuclear device detonated over the New York, New Jersey area. They're responding to see how they can deal with mass casualties, as well as an EMP that could take down the city and presumably a good part of the Northeast. I say, on one level, what's wrong with that? It seems like people in the prepper community and just concerned citizens alike for years and years have been complaining that the United States is woefully unprepared for an EMP attack. What's the government going to do about it? What's the response going to be? Why don't we harden our grid? Now, obviously, this doesn't do anything to harden the grid, but hopefully, my hope is that they learn some things from this drill and they come up with a plan on how to make things better, how to harden the system, the grid, so to speak. Also, hopefully they'll learn not only how to respond to a disaster of this magnitude, hopefully they'll come to some conclusions on what they can do better to prevent it from happening. So on the one hand, I think it's a great thing that they're doing this. Now, let's look at it from the tinfoil hat side of things. There are those that make claims and have put out videos and blog posts that they claim that coincidentally, it seems like when the government does these mass drills that somehow they magically turn into the very event that they're preparing for. They claim, I don't have any proof, quite frankly, a little lazy. I didn't look it up, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt that allegedly FEMA or some other government agency was conducting drills on terrorism and what if planes were used to crash into buildings, and then lo and behold, 9/11 happens. That's the claim. I didn't investigate it. I'm not a reporter. And quite frankly, I don't know if it's true or not, but let's just pretend it is, give them the benefit of the doubt. They cite a few other events. And again, I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm not here to make friends either. I'm just here to ask questions. What I do. Get you thinking so you can prepare. So, they're concerned that at some point this week, they're expecting an actual nuke to go off and take down the grid. Now, I have a hard time believing that the government or anyone in the government or any collection of people in the government or anywhere else for that matter could possibly be that stupid to be doing something like this and then have that go off. Like all of America is just going to go, wow, what a coinkydink. Wow, that's really weird. I don't believe that would be the response at all. And I tend to think that my people watching this probably are not likely believing that either. So, what's the likelihood of something happening this week or anytime real close to now? Small. Now, we got to look at the North Korea angle. And let's look at reality. At any given time, in peace or in times of heightened tensions, you got to believe there are nuclear submarines off of American waters and international waters. They have every right to be there from all kinds of countries. Russia, China, North Korea. Of course, nobody, I think, believes that they have the ability to put a nuke on a missile yet, but they're out there. Just as much as we are off the coastal waters of China and Russia and North Korea. Matter of fact, the USS Michigan just arrived in North Korea today. How we know that, I don't know. Unless the thing surfaced and said, aye, aye, we're here. I don't get it. Anyway, so, at any time something could happen. But the reality is any normal thinking leadership of another country isn't going to pull something like that. Why? This little thing called mutually assured destruction, implemented, I believe, by Ronald Reagan, and I imagine is still in place today, especially under a Trump administration. You can't tell me that any nation believes they could perpetrate anything even remotely close to that and think that we're not going to unleash everything we got. It's suicide. They're not going to do it. So, is it possible? Yeah, sure. But here's what I suggest. Look at Gotham Shield from this perspective. Throw out the Reynolds Wrap hat. Thank God we're doing something to prepare on a federal level. Somebody's at least looking at what to do post-event. Hopefully, you got to believe they're looking at how to prevent it on the front side. And it's an opportunity for you and for me to look at this and say, hey, maybe I should check my preps. Maybe I should make sure batteries are charged. I know where my portable solar panels are. Make sure everything's tested and work, and make sure things are loaded up and ready to go in our bug out bags, etc., etc., etc. Review your plans. No harm in that. It's what we do anyway, right? My main point is don't lose any sleep over it. They didn't call it New York Shield because that's reality, right? Gotham, fictitious. Just saying. Sleep easy, my friends, and should I turn out to be completely 100% wrong, well then come knock on my bunker door and I'll tell you I was wrong. We don't know what's coming our way. Clearly, we don't have a clue. We have a lot of concerns, but we don't know what's coming our way. But listen, time to get ready. Get prepared. Until next time, God bless.